Hello and welcome to Let's Face It with Joe, where we discuss controversial issues. The program today is Whose Baby Is It? It has come to light that some children, young and old, are calling father daddy, and both are ignorant of the truth. The only person who knows the truth or possibility of the truth is the mother. So should all fathers insist on DNA testing once a child is born? This would surely save any future embarrassment and pain. It's painful to discover you are not the biological father of the children you've loved and been responsible for most of your life. In April this year, the Vanguard wrote an article stating in Nigeria, 3 out of 10 children born are not actually the biological fathers. This appears somewhat scary. It reported many children are experiencing paternity scandals by learning their father is not really their biological father. When the DNA test of their children failed to match with that of the men believed to be their fathers, several women were accused of unfaithfulness and condemned into the gorge of marital humiliation and disgrace. But the resulting scandal snowballed into the most shocking revelations in the history of parental disputes. The confession of a dying Zambian nurse who owned up to swapping about 5,000 babies over a 12-year period for the fun of it. Can you imagine the devastation? Many of those women may never be able to restore their ruined homes or remove the garbage of unfaithfulness and adultery, as the truth behind the genetic discrepancies of their children's paternity might never have been unraveled. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, according to updated available data, at least 4 out of 10 men are not the biological fathers of their children. Lagos-based DNA experts confirm that many men do not know that they are not the biological fathers of their child. And let me tell you, there are millions of men all around the world in deep depression now as they discover the pain after many years, as the children now want to find their own biological father. I guess the common belief is that when the father discovers that he is not the father to the children, he believes his wife has been unfaithful. Well, true, no doubt, this also happens. Lots of women in marriage or long-standing relationships know they have slept with someone else other than their husbands before they got pregnant. But how many of them are going to admit to it? We should also understand that couples who love each other dearly had a prior agreement allowing the wife to go out and conceive where they cannot produce children together due to no sperm production or other inhibitors to lovemaking. Some mothers feel there's a trust issue when the husband suggests a DNA testing. However, with the shocking revelation of high paternity disputes, it is probably in the best interest of the mother, the father, and the child to go ahead and do it. For the majority of couples, babies are conceived in love. So how devastating would it be for everyone concerned to discover the baby was not actually yours, or for the child to discover in later years that neither one of the so-called parents were biologically theirs? That's all for now. It's a lot to take in. So remember, don't hide it. Let's face it together with Joe. Do you believe that every child born should be tested?
Yes, of course, I believe so. Based on my experiences, I've been practicing for over 18 years. And I've seen so many instances where I would rather want to advise all men to do a DNA test.
Why just men?